Hello, I am Mac, at least for a day, and everything is going to be okay. This is episode 8 of Blast from the Past, exploring the 1.00 version of No Man's Sky. Oops. Trying to figure out where I want to go next. I want to head for Atlas stations that I haven't been to. Testing the distance of my warp drive. Hi, Colin Mafia. Hi, Diddly Trip. Wow, that's about the maximum there. Yeah, 1.00 is about the closest you can get to modifying the PS4 version. There's really nothing you can do to change the generation of the universe other than that on PS4, since there's no mods on PS4. So that's basically why I did it, because I was jealous of the PC mods. I want to get a little closer to where I'm going, so I'm going to skip through this a bit. Oh man, my inventory space is huge now. No, in 1.00 the distance to center was a lot different. But the distance you can travel is also decreased, I think. But maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is just a lot closer and it's easier to get to the center in 1.00. Either way, I'm in no rush to get there. I'm just trying. This is really going to be a pain. All of my waypoints are taken up by places I don't want to go anymore. I don't know how to do that trip, and I don't want to go to the center. How do I return to where I am? There I am. Where was the Atlas station I wanted to go to? Darn it. This is annoying. Is that it? Maybe. Well, that's where we're going anyway. I think I can go about 200 some light years. Yeah, 300 is just too far. Aw. Close enough. Yeah, I think 250, around 250 is the closest I can go. That's cool, Thunder. good to know. Man, still away from it. Man, we're not too far. 2 more warps should do it. Hi, Peter. Gonna run out of carbon, though. Ooh, nice. We'll go there. Very, very close to it now. Are you talking about using black holes, Deadly Trip? Anyways, I gotta go get carbon. What do you mean? 10 trips to do what? Oh, 10 trips to the center. I get what you're saying now. I couldn't understand what you meant by 10 trips. 10 trips of what? Ooh. This is a lush planet. Nice. Man, I thought lush planets were rare in this version, and now I'm finding them all over the place. This one has really nice trees. Yeah, I know about Eisentam, as I prefer to call it. Whoa, these are really cool trees. I really like this trunk. I've almost never seen trees with this kind of trunk before. They don't make trees like they used to. Maybe I should change this live stream series to they don't make them the way they used to. Nah. Still, that would be a funny title. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be getting carbon. Supposed to be destroying the trees, not scanning them. Oh, they're so pretty though. Wow, that's pretty cool. I can shoot straight through the tree. I thought the branches were just for, the trunks were just for show, but it's actually Oh, no, don't use the carbon, stupid. There's actually not collision between the branches. That's cool. Maybe some other time. I'm like Ultraman, I can only sustain that kind of power for a short amount of time. Probably none of you get that reference. What the? I thought that was a hellhound type, but it's not. It's a dog-pig type. Yay, a drop pod. I need more inventory space. I want to see what this place looks like in the daytime. I'm going to wander around for a bit till daytime. I want to see what kind of element that is. Whoa, that's a... It's not... This isn't even really an art. It's like a loop. It's like a circle. Yeah, it's copper. Oh well. I was hoping it might be nickel. So I could change ships more easily. Ooh, I like this bush. I'm starting to feel like L Plays Gaming right now. Looking at all the pretty plants. Seems like heavy rain planets are usually really good. At least that's what I've been finding lately. Let's go on top of this somewhat floating island. Looks like this one is touching the ground, so it's not really a floating island. Some of them are, though. See if I can get up it. Here we go. Yay, made it up. Oh my gosh, there's a device up here. That's cool. I like how these were just randomly placed all over. Nowadays, we just build them ourselves, but it was a different world back then. Yeah, that's very true. He doesn't scan plants too much. Always gives me a transmission tower after a little while. I'm glad they changed it to a scanning system instead of just constantly giving you objectives to go towards. It's kind of annoying. You don't have a choice of whether or not a building's going to appear on your radar. Let's climb up the mountain. Uh-oh. No! I really like 1.00. I wish they would have just added all the new features without messing up the terrain. I mean, well, they didn't mess up the terrain too much in the Foundation update, but in 1.3 it really got messed up. Terrain is way flatter now than it used to be. So I really hope they fix that. Come on, when's the sun going to come up? Oh, good, it's coming up now. I'm at the top of the world. Well, not quite. There's a taller mountain over there. See how tall this mountain is? There is not mountains this tall anymore. We can't really tell how tall it is very well. Maybe you can. But it's pretty high up. But mountains just aren't this tall anymore. I think the sun's coming up. Don't worry, I'm not going to sing again. The sun will come out. Come on. I can see you peeking up. Here we go. Beautiful sunrise. Beautiful sunrise in my eyes. What a surprise. This game wasn't lies. Yeah, I like the extreme heights better. Wow, that really looks like a floating island from here, even though it's touching the ground. Oh man, the foliage is brown. That's too bad. They did improve the colors, like you were saying, but they messed up the terrain. So now we've got brighter colors, God rays, and flat planets. They're not totally flat, of course, but they're just not as dynamically tall and impressive like this. Yep, pretty big mountains. There were big mountains in after Foundation too. I'm just repeating myself at this point. But nowadays, Atlas Rise has really messed it up. I've seen some really flat planets. In fact, yeah, I think it was Foundation that they first started having the really flat planets as an option. But I think adding really flat planets kind of increased the flatness or decreased the height of everything, which isn't good. So anyways, let's see if I can make a warp fuel. Uh-oh. Need to get Heridium. Probably passed a whole bunch of it, wish I'd known. Let's go find some. It's kind of a brown and orangish planet. I like how there's a lot more floating rocks just random all over the place. Some might think it's dumb, but I think it's cool when there's floating rocks all over. Dragons! Oh, I don't think I can scan dragons either. It's too bad. At least I can see them. Ooh, impressive wingspan. Why don't you have a laser, Woody? It's not a laser, it's just a light bulb that blinks. Okay, I think I'll stay in this star system and explore the other planets. Then we'll warp to the Atlas station. Actually, I think this planet was... Sorry, star system was the thing I was about to say. 1 planet, 2 moons. I think it was. Yeah. So I just have 2 moons to land on. See what they have to offer. I still have never found a truly empty planet. I don't think they exist in this version. I think all planets, even if they're really devoid of fauna and creatures, they still are one of the hazard biomes. That there's no truly low atmosphere planets in this version of the game. Or I've just been really unlucky and never found one. Is this hot or radioactive? Can't tell. It's radioactive. I see the radioactive gas plumes or whatever they are. So I'll just land here. I think this is actually the first time I've found one of these lone trade terminals. I think I'll sell some stuff here. This is a very barren radioactive planet. I'm just gonna sell, I don't even want these, sell the radnox I collected on that, oops, other planet. I think they decreased the worth of exotic materials later on, because right now the exotic materials seem to be worth a lot of money, but they really aren't in the future. It still feels like time traveling playing this version of the game, like I've traveled into the past. Of course, it's a past that no one really played. Okay, the moon will be on the other side. When I'm in space, it seems to show a compilation of all the places I've been. Maybe truly empty planets weren't added until Foundation. I thought I found empty planets in 1.03, but I don't know. Also, one thing I've noticed looking on the No Man's Sky website, it seems like they've deleted or removed the 1.03 patch notes. I remember reading the 1.03 patch notes, but I can never find them anymore. There's just the news page right before the game releases, and then there's change logs for like 1.04 and stuff, but there's no message for the day 1 patch 1.03 anymore. Maybe because people kept quoting stuff like when they said they took out planet rotation and all that, and so they took it out so that people couldn't quote that anymore. Maybe during the NSA investigation, when they were in trouble for false advertising, maybe that's when they took the 1.03 patch notes out. I'm just spitballing here. I really have no idea. It's just interesting to note that you can't really find the 1.03 patch notes anymore. Ooh. I don't know why I didn't land at one of these buildings. I'll land at this landing pad. I'm a little afraid to land at space stations now after that bug that nearly broke my game in the last... Whoa, this is a really cool looking building. Look how white it is. I don't think I've ever seen a building this silvery white before. I'm so schizophrenic with the way I'm talking right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How much do I have? As if I'm using all my slots. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Same. So, I'm not going to waste money on that. Ah, good to know, Thunder. Not that I ever really liked low atmosphere planets, I was just interested to see if they were any different. And now we know that they are different in that they don't exist. Anyways, let's move on. I want to go to the next Atlas station and get the new Atlas lore, or the old, not very well known lore. Oh, come on, I shouldn't need fuel. This is a free launch platform. Getting low on plutoniums. See, it was a free launch, but it still wouldn't let me launch when I was empty. That's so silly. Don't think it took fuel. Nope. Okay, there should be a Atlas station in range. Hopefully. No, it's just out of range. Gosh darn it. That's no fun. I bet this one right here is in range. Yeah. Man, I'm 1 star away from being able to go there. I'm gonna have to waste another warp fuel. Getting there. Boo. Ow. I like that in this version, when you warp in, you're actually moving, and you can see the asteroids flying past you. Nowadays, I think when you warp in, you just appear, and you're not moving at all. You're just perfectly still when you appear in the star system. It's a lot more dynamic warping in when things are actually moving, and you're actually moving, than nowadays you just teleport in and you're not moving at all. Anyone see what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm throwing down? Darn it. I have to shoot asteroids to get more thamium? Jeez, make me work so hard. You can tell I'm having fun when I start to get silly. I was getting so bored and melancholy in my other series. That's why I stopped doing it. But this I like. There we go. The Atlas itself even says that it's not a god. Well, the game itself says that the Atlas isn't a god. Nice, there's like 2 other Atlas stations right near here. 2 for the price of 1, so to speak. We might go to multiple Atlas stations in this episode. Yeah. If the Atlas is a god, then it is insane, quoted the Viking. Whoa. My warp screen turned green for a second. That was weird. Yay. Let's see, this will be, I think, the pure black orb. Should be, anyway. I like that one. It looks like a giant black hole. So that means this is my 4th... Oh, no! What? What happened to the pure black orb? Is that not in this version? Pretty sure this is only my 4th Atlas station. Why did it skip to the floaty people already? That's interesting. The Korvac's word for dead. Random, really? They seemed to be going in the same order that they were before, except come to think of it, I didn't have the black orb ones, so that is different. Good to know. Yeah, I learned more words. I gotcha. The max milestone for words is so way less than there are total words. It's probably 1,111 words in this version. And you max out at like 100 words or 120 words or something from the milestones. But I guess I can keep learning words from the Atlas stations in this version, can't I? Nice. Yeah, that's what I was hoping. Not sure why they took that away. I guess they didn't want people to just keep visiting Atlas stations. I mean, I get why they lowered the sell price of Atlas stones. In fact, they eventually got rid of Atlas stones entirely. But I wish they would have kept it so we could get words from them and all that. And also get lore from them. Even in the current version, you eventually can't talk to the Atlas anymore. You can't see any of the Atlas words. So it makes learning the Atlas words pointless because you can never actually read the Atlas lore after you finish the Atlas path. So it makes the whole Atlas language pointless. unless you go to the painstaking effort of getting every Atlas word before visiting any Atlas stations, which just seems to not make it worth it after a while. Ooh, Jetpack Booster version 2! Yes, please! Yay, I got Jetpack version 2! Nice. Me likey. Let's see what it says. We are creators. We are repelled by destruction. We know that things must fall apart, yet we cannot abide it or understand it. We play no part in the chaos that unfolds within the galaxy, but fragments of the Atlas are left to control it. We leave the Sentinels to maintain order. They are imperfect. They will fail. We cannot prevent it. Trying to analyze what this means. I really should be screenshotting all of these lore entries. We know that things must fall apart, yet we cannot abide it or understand it. We play no part in the chaos that unfolds in this galaxy, but fragments of the Atlas are left to control it. We leave the Sentinels to maintain order. They are imperfect. They will fail. We cannot prevent it. Huh. So is it kind of making reference to how the universe is eventually going to fall apart and have bugs and all that? Or is it just talking about regular entropy? I don't know. Health Module 3, and Atlas Stone. You still would what? Oh. Really? Like in the 1.00 version? That's weird. It looked like another Atlas station for a second. Oh, I see. Please tell me I have enough iron. Good. For the drop pod thingy. Oh yeah? Man, it's weird. Not sure what you mean about there being a limit on your screen to the length of the message. I think it's kind of good that the storyline is saying the universe is going to be destroyed, because that means this not so good version that we have right now will eventually become a lot better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, I think I'm going to buy this one. This one's pretty good. Oh, come on. $15 slots is pretty good. It's only 80,000? That's so cheap. Hi, Jacob. Better late than never. Just bought a new multi-tool. It's pretty cool looking. Aw. Gonna check out that ship. Is that a person on YouTube? I don't recognize the name. Oh, are you talking about your turtle? I saw your 3 new pictures of your turtles. Is that what you mean? How can you even tell that your turtles are boys? You said that they're brothers. But how do you know that they're male? Well, maybe you know how turtle gender works. I'm sure there's some way to tell. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna see if this ship has any good in slots. Why does it keep saying EXP Traveler? That's weird. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Ooh, that's a nice upgrade. I think I'll take it. Yes, that's a nice slot upgrade. Good, I didn't spend those yet. Yeah, I'm going to buy this. Please don't take off. Okay. Need to dismantle this to get some of the materials back. Make sure I have room to do this. Alright. Nope, you have to count them in this version. Oh, my poor old cat is so weak. He moves so slowly now. Yay, I got it a new ship. It's a boxy hauler, but I don't mind too much. Let's see. I'm gonna have to... I think I'll leave the cannon damage on. I don't care about the cooling, though. Or the laser fingies. There we go. Gonna have to rebuild the warp upgrade, but oh good, all I need is a dynamic resonator. Yep, he's probably close to 20 years old now. Poor old kitty. I'm glad I got to take care of him near the end of his life. Of course, it meant that's because my mom died and she had him, but now I have him. Yep, he's my good angel kitty. Yeah, buy dynamic resonator. Thanks, Rick, including the 1.00 version. Yay. I think I want Chrysanite or Platinum in my inventory. Oh man, I'm so low on plutonium. I've got to go collect more on the next planet. Cool. Good to know. I know I could just read it, but I like, you know, seeing it in the game myself. Really? You seem to like your turtles more than your cat, because you've never ever shown me a picture of your cat. You'll have to do that sometime. What was I doing? Not buying. Selling. Sell the Chrysanite and Platinum. Cool. Sounds good to me. Got plenty of thamium. I just need plutonium. Ooh, scared me. I was afraid I was going to get the bug again. Okay, let's see what this planet is. Yay, I like this ship. Kind of. Just because it's different. It was really disappointing that exotic ships had the same interiors as explorer ships. I hope they add new exotic ships with different interiors, different cockpits, whatever. By the way, you can look around your cockpit in this version too. That's actually not a new feature. People thought it was a new feature, but Not really. Ooh, yay, the giant flowers on the radioactive planet. Let's see. I want to find another drop pod because I'm super close to finally getting max inventory. 2 more drop pods and I'll have max exosuit. Hooray! This is a really cool looking radioactive planet. I like it. Here we go, drop pod. Hooray! I win. Cool. Purple radioactive planet. I like it. I do not see radioactive planets this color anymore, that's for sure. Yeah, although we kind of have exotic freighters. The 2 bigger freighters are like the exotic ones, and then all the others are the not exotic ones. But I hope they do add more types of freighters than we have currently, with more inventory slots and all that. It used to be possible to get 48 slot freighters, but then they just decreased it for some inexplicable reason. Not sure why. Unless they were planning to add it back in for some reason. It's the only reason I can think of that they would do that. Really? That's cool. I know I should explore more in the current version of the game, but I'm having fun exploring this version, so that's what I'm doing. I'm glad it consolidates your uploads nowadays. This version keeps telling me how much I uploaded for every single thing I uploaded. It's quite annoying. Is there 2 different eels? No. Life support power. Hello. Yeah, I like these giant flower-looking things on radioactive planets. Sometimes they're big and open instead of drooping, which is very nice. Then there's these cool rock thingies. Nothing will ever change what? I forgot what we were talking about when you said that. Ooh, green crystal. Green crystals are just kind of a novelty, because you can't see them hardly at all nowadays. This whole series is just me going, ooh, this is different than the current version. Ooh, this is different. Die, accursed one. Really, it's rude enough being alive when no one wants you. Now I can scan you. Ooh, I forgot. The reason I'm down here is to get plutonium. I am in desperate need of a plutonium. There's a bunch down there, probably underground. I do miss exotic planets, though. There's just not much reason for me to explore right now, mainly because I have everything in my current saves. I could just start new games on the current... Yay, Ewoks! On the current version of the game, but I'd rather wait till the next update, then start new games and play with totally new stuff. Okay, so where's the plutonium? Here we go. I miss there being plutonium in caves. Oh, except I can't get to it. Darn it. If I use my grenades, it'll blow up some of the plutonium, but oh well. Ah. Oh, man. Get out of the way. What? I can't hit this? Okay. Someone told me that getting rid of my mining beam upgrades would help, but I don't think that was really true. Oh man, I don't have enough stuff to build any mining upgrades though. Yay, got through, finally. Is there any plutonium left I haven't destroyed? There we go. Designations? Now you can't even scan sentinels in this version. Yay, there we go. Hit the jackpot. Yeah, I miss these groups of green and red crystals together in caves. I remember in 1.03, well, it was actually 1.09 when I was playing, that I would go to a planet and just go crazy collecting crystals in the caves. All you can collect in caves nowadays is just the marrow bulbs. That's boring. I loved coming to caves and just collecting tons and tons of crystal materials. Those were the days. Well, I'm doing that now, I guess, so. It's all about nostalgia in this series. Looking back before we look to the future. You still get vortex cubes in caves, that's true. So I guess that's one other reason to go to caves, is if you can get vortex cubes, but I mean, there's still better ways to make money nowadays. Guess I'll sell all this emerald I'm collecting. Really like these mushrooms. It's funny, the cave mushrooms are cooler looking than the toxic planet mushrooms. So funny, I forgot to laugh. Ah, them's the breaks. Guess I have enough plutonium, probably. Oh! Oh man, I'm like, I guess I have enough plutonium. I have too much plutonium now. Anyways, What do I need for this? Oh man, I sold that crystalite I had. I need crystalite for the jetpack upgrade. Well, I'm going to be eating a lot of ramen noodles this summer, as always. I always get poor in the summer. Summer school just doesn't pay enough. I collected too much plutonium. At least I have a bigger starship now. Uh-oh. Can't remember how I got in here. There we go. And there's my ship. Oh man. I cannot wait to do my live stream series in the next update. Version 1.5, which we're pretty sure is what it'll be at this point. Oh man, I cannot wait to do that. Yeah, I'm diabetic, and my blood sugar was getting low, so I had to eat a little candy. Kyle Culver and I have that in common. We're both diabetic gamers. Okay, next planet. Ah, stupid predator. Life support power low. Nope, not a problem. Yeah, I don't think it's going to get fixed before the update. I think they're planning to fix it during the update. They'll do server maintenance and stuff all at once. Actually, I think I'll go to the farther planet first, so I don't block my view of it. But yeah, I think they knew that... Uh-oh. They knew that their servers were going to get full by this time. That's why the Waking Titan storyline is all about memory and running out of memory and all that. Hostile ships approaching. Prepare to die. Why isn't it targeting one for me? It's almost impossible to hit ships without the targeting helper thinger. Oh man. I'm gonna die if I don't get some targeting here. This is horrific. Just have to guess where I need to shoot in order to hit it. The targeting lasers. I never thought of that. There we go. Just have to hit it once, then it targets it for you. Stay on target. Stay on target. Uh-oh. I'm gonna use my zinc. I need my titanium for my next jetpack upgrade. I guess I can buy crystalite from whatcha-jiggy thingies, space station terminals. Whoa, freighter just warped in while I'm fighting. That was cool. Hostile ships defeated. Is that where I was headed? I have no idea. Man, my blood sugar is really low. Eat too much air? That doesn't even make sense. Being obese is what gives you type 2 diabetes. I have type 1. The stuff that just happens to you for no reason. Yeah. The pulse engine upgrade is weird. All it does is decrease the fuel consumption and increases your maneuverability. But it doesn't actually make the pulse drive faster. You'd think that's exactly what it would do, but that's exactly what it doesn't do. It's cool that craters are actually buildings. Man, I'm so ADD when I play this game. I'm just constantly switching between topics. Plus, my blood sugar's low. My thoughts start to get hyper and disjointed when I'm low on blood sugar. Yeah, I wish they would release Photonics Core also. The door was right there. I'm running around trying to find the door. It was right there. Now I'm just going to use grenades. I still think they should add a sanity meter to the game. That way we could go crazy like in the abandoned building lore, people that go crazy. Oh yeah, power surge, kill a creature. Oh man, didn't get anything new from it. Probably because this is an operations center instead of a manufacturing facility. Oh, it is a manufacturing facility, that's weird. I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder. Ooh, those are cool birds. Sure wish I could scan them. I'm gonna try killing one so I can scan it. Yay. People never kill birds anymore because you don't have to. Because it's not, in this version, it's the only way to scan them. Aw, it was a bat-faced bird type. Can't really see birds without photo mode, or killing them. So anyways... Where was that planet closer to here? Oh well. Maybe it was actually a moon I was looking at. There's another high conflict star system. Okay. Oh, there he is. Come at me, bro. Is he dead? No. Uh-oh. Stuck in midair. Again. Just let me land. Whoa. That's cool that... Am I landing? That was weird. Yeah, I guess I was landing. That arch is broken. That's cool. It's all white. What is this element? Is it iridium? Yep, iridium. Hopefully this manufacturing facility will give me something. Pretty sure there are ores that I don't have the recipes for yet. A lot of hot planets and moons in this star system. Yep, I agree. They all the 2D textures of planets look the same now. It's too predictable to tell what planets they are. You don't even need your scanner. You can almost automatically tell what planet what type of planet it is just by looking at the outer space texture. Toxic planets always have the weird swirls on them. Hot planets always look like they have like cracky vein type things. Radioactive planets, it's hard to describe, but I can always tell what is a radioactive planet. I need common what? Let's go with common silicate. Korvax usually like those. It was just giving me words anyway. Ooh, it's a big thing of ships. Didn't give me a blueprint. Oh well. Recipe, whatever. Yeah, well, you couldn't get close to the ground till Atlas Rises. Atlas Rises was when they added low flight. Anyways, I'll be right back. I actually don't like low flight because I'm always hitting the ground and taking damage. I'm back. Yeah, my blood sugar was pretty low, so I'm going to have to eat some toasted and peanut butter I made. I think we're done here. On to the next planet. Is that on this planet? Yeah. Let's see if it... See if it has the, whatever I was about to say. Exosuit upgrade. Is that the Atlas station on the horizon? Yeah, it does have exosuit upgrade. Yeah, but it also proves that they'll just do whatever players want, even if it doesn't improve gameplay very much. Realism doesn't mean more fun. This is what I wanted. All I've ever wanted. That was a part of the song from Prince of Egypt, by the way. The game told me to go to this guy, so I guess I'll talk to him. Korvax entity scared. Is this the one where I have... Oh yeah. Leave him alone, then I get the better reward. Yay, I got something I didn't have. Works for me. Let's look at the... Yeah, that's the one I already have. Yeah, I got max inventory slots. I'm pretty sure. That's nice. I actually like it when buildings are glitched like this. It makes things more interesting. You can kind of roleplay and pretend that it was actually buried in a sandstorm or something. It's more interesting than every building being on a perfect circular crater and always looking exactly the same. Makes sense that some of the buildings would get destroyed or buried or whatever. I think so, Dark Lord. I know they were in 1.03 era before Foundation update, because I got a giant blow dryer back in the day. Ooh, that's actually one of the better looking planets. I gotta go there. I really need to stop and sell stuff, though. I'll do it later. Yeah. Not getting enough sleep. Oh man, that's gonna be so cool. I can't wait for the next update. I probably won't. I have a tendency to sleep in order to help things hurry up. Because when you're sleeping, you don't notice the time like you do when you're awake. So it actually goes faster from your perceived experience. No, not official, but we're pretty sure it's in July. Whoops. Is this a toxic planet? Yeah, toxic. Ooh, abandoned building. I haven't found one of those in a while. In fact, I've only found one before now. Ooh, Gravitino balls. Oh, they're almost worthless, I found out. Yay, custard cup rock. I like these things. Look, something shiny. Yeah, me too, Jacob. Guess we'll have to see what each of us find on our travels. Yeah, Gravitino's balls aren't worth much. I like the color of these mushrooms. They're cute. There's a few different dates circulating. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Where'd the creature go? There he is. Stand still so I can scan you. There we go. Oops. It's kind of weird when they added pointless junk to these things. Oh man, this is the same log entry I got last time because I was in a different race's star system. At least I got stuff. Yep, I've noticed that. Especially with flying creatures like dragons. They always disappear if they get a little too far, and even if you chase after them, they're still gone. Well, everyone's in the dark about the update. We really have no idea what is in the update. So, you're not alone in being in the dark. I've been to that planet way over there? Yeah, I guess. Oh man. Whatever. Yeah, I know, Chubby Bear. Hello. Did they ever add a HP meter to your enemies? I could have sworn there was some way to tell how much health your enemies have left. But maybe I'm just imagining things. Darn, I'm full. Excuse me. No, they just give me oxide anyway. Not much point. There was also a hint in the Waking Titan ARG that said expected launch July 2018, so pretty sure it's July. Let's see, have I been to all the planets? Probably. I'm just gonna go ahead and warp. Okay, so we've got a station there and a station there. I want to go to this one. Make sure I haven't discovered it yet. Nice, I can warp right to it, and I have not discovered it. We'll go there. You can, oh yeah, you can pre-order it. That's pretty cool. Let's see what it's going to be this time. I guess it'll be the black orb this time, but maybe not. Fuji Saw. That's a funny name. No, it's the red orb again. Well, the atlas changed, so no, it just says I discovered it just now. When you warp in, it tells you the date that you discovered it, which is today's date. But regardless, the atlas station is ready for use, so it doesn't really matter. Cool. I guess you'll have a happy birthday, Chubby. Yep, there's a lot. Twitter has a really good No Man's Sky community. Lots of people on there follow anybody that's related to No Man's Sky, so yep. That's what I discovered as well when I... Ooh, a stamina enhancement, nice. I like. Shield boost. I don't really need that very much. I don't think I've ever died on accident in this playthrough. I've died when I reset the game, because the save reset kills you, but yeah. The past is real, yet not real. Our method of creation transcends the usual passage of time. I gotta take a screenshot. Kernels of our being grew on each planet. We left fragments, monoliths, the coda of our souls laid out for all to see, where the lower species infused the cultures and their belief. We spoke to them, yet they misunderstood. The galaxy began with us, it continued with the Gek, the Viking, and the Korvax, yet it only started with you? Interesting. Aww, I didn't get a thingy from that one. Blueprint. I got blueprints from the floor, though. Thank you, floor. Anyways, I know it hasn't been a full... I know it hasn't been a full 2 hours, but I think I'm going to land on the next planet and then call it a night. I'm not closing the game in space stations anymore, because last couple times I did that, I got that bug where I got stuck in the space station, so no more of that for me. Ooh, is this a lush planet? Looks like it could be. If it's lush, it's not got much plants. What was that building I just passed? Can't see it. Sean? Like Sean Murray? That would never happen, because I'm probably never going to go to the UK, and he doesn't come to America very often, and I highly doubt he would come to Kansas. It's not exactly a major tourist stop, unless you live in the area. Where's the buildings? Now this looks like an empty planet. It's probably a cactus planet with very few plants. Oh, there we go. We'll stop here. What would I do if I ever met Sean Murray? I would be really honored, and I would tell him that Omegon really isn't in the game, even though their support team seems to think it is. Anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. I guess this is a lush planet. Lush planet with no plants. Anyways, that does it for this episode. Yeah, they do. Somebody told me that they contacted customer support, and HG Hobbs from the Steam um, page. He works for Hello Games. He said he contacted the team, and they said, "Oh, the code's in there. Omegon is in the game." But maybe they just think it is because it's still in stores, but they don't realize it can't appear on planet surfaces. Anyway, enough of that. I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day. And remember, everything is going to be okay.